Hello everybody, it's May 16th. I'm back at the Hive. It's a sunny 76-degree day today. I'm not planning on spending a whole lot of time in the Hive. I want to try to make sure that the queen's still there. They're not going to be thinking about swarming. I want to pull the entrance reducer off and put the screen in. That'll give them a little bit more room to go into and out of the hive, and the screen will allow some ventilation so it won't be completely blocked off. And that'll maybe relieve a little bit of the congestion that they're having at the entrance here. I do have, these are new, these are food grade synthetic bees, or synthetic food grade wax comb that I had purchased from Better Comb. Took me a while, but I got them on the wired frames. I'm going to use these if I have to immediately give the bees some space and maybe get rid of the old black comb that's in there. This will give them some fresh comb. From everything I've researched, they'll use this right away, just like it was their own comb. I do have an extra pollen padded here in case they've gone through that last one in a week like they have the other ones. And I can't find my J-hook hive tool, so I'm going to use this handy twig to pull the entrance reducer out and put the new one in. I'm going to try to do that first thing here before I go through the hive and they get stirred up. So we'll see how this goes. So grab the twig, tools, and a pan. Work way over here. Get things organized. Seem to be pretty active out gathering resources, so I'm going to gently try to pull this reducer. That wasn't so gently. I'm going to stuff the screen in there, so that'll reduce the entrance but about halfway, but allow ventilation. And we'll see how well that works here. Got the tip for using the screen from a guy who does a YouTube channel. His name's Frederick Dunn. Frederick Dunn. I highly recommend his channel. I've learned a lot from that channel. Got plenty of bees up here. I also will warn you, this video may end abruptly because my battery on my GoPro is not fully charged. Alright, see how they're doing on the top box here. Okay, bees on it, not doing anything with it. Same with that one. This rainy weather and crazy cool weather we've been having certainly hasn't been helping with the cause here with the hive. Well, they're drawing that out pretty good. I don't think anything was drawn on that earlier, so that's good news. That's drawn out significantly more. That's great news. On both sides. I'm looking closely at these, or looking at these, scanning these for the queen, because there is no queen excluder. Drawing that one out pretty good. Well, there's the queen. Now let's say that. See if I can't get her. Here I go, I got her in the cage. I don't really want her up here. Okay. You can see the queen in the cage. She got the pink dot on her in here. She's looking a bit smaller, which a little bit worrisome. I think she's slimming down, thinking about flying off. Okay, that's drawn pretty good. Lots more comb in here than there was previously. It's like they're thinking about drawing this one out. Alright, so at least I know I'm queen right away. That's great news. Okay, not much going on here, so I'm gonna put this back together. Oops. Queen there for now. Put this back together. Now my goal is to quickly go through the remaining 2 boxes to look for swarm cells. Set this one over here for now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the queen and set her here. So I'm looking for eggs, larvae, and queen cells. I'm going to try to do this speedily. Okay. Water brood in there. Plenty of cap brood there. Okay. This one has some weight to it. Looks like that's filling up full of nectar, which is good. Plenty of nectar on that side. I'm hoping they fill this top box full of nectar soon, and that'll honey cap the queen down in the lower boxes. I'm actually going to release her in the bottom box. Got some capped brood there in a few spots. It's like some young larvae on this frame. cells, newly capped cells. You see how light they are. Okay. Lots of brood up here. Hopefully when this brood emerges, they'll start filling this full of nectar. Looks like they are backfilling a little bit. Yeah. Let's brood up here. Capped brood. Little cup there going. Cups down here. And they're backfilling this with nectar, which is good. Again, I want to keep her laying down below. Another frame of brood. And they're backfilling this one too. That's good. And a bunch of open larvae there, older open, just about ready to be capped. Plenty there too. Again, hopefully when that emerges, they'll backfill that. Move the queen here for now. This one's heavy. Open larva, closed cap brood. That's capped and they're backfilling it. Frame here, they're starting to draw it out more, and she used it. And capped. That whole side's capped. So folks are good on swarm cells on the upper box. Usually they show up on the lower box though. This one has some weight to it. And they're filling that full of nectar. That's great. Plenty of bees on this one. They're still kind of working on that comb. Not doing a whole lot with it yet. Alright, so let's get this back together. If you look at all the attendant bees tending to the queen right now. Okay. One is put together here. Okay, that takes care of that box. Smooth them down. Move my queen towards the center so I don't have a mishap. Crack. Crack the box loose. Okay. Okay. Set the queen here for now. Looks like they did work pretty good on that pollen patty. All I'm going to do is move remnants of it to this box, and I'll put that full patty on that one. Now I'm talking about it, I'm just going to walk over here and grab it. I would hope we're soon going to get to the point where they're no longer interested in the pollen patties. Okay, these seem to be propolis down a little bit better. I can tell my gloves are sticky. Alright, see what's going on this one. Looks like they're just starting to put nectar in this one, and pollen stores on this side over here, and pollen stores on this side. I don't know if you can hear it on camera, but you can hear this box here is a lot louder than this one, because I had moved the queen from there to here. Okay. Put nectar in this one. Smoke down, block the pheromones they got going on. Cap brood, drone brood down there, cap brood here, a little bit of nectar going in between. No swarm cells, that's great. Getting in the middle here, this is when I worry about swarm cells. Open larva, cap brood, drone here in the corner. Open brood or larva. Okay, no swarm cells. Cap brood here. Young larva. Signs of cells there. I was debating bringing sugar syrup out, but I don't think I have to. I'm seeing plenty of nectar coming in. This one's pretty open. A little bit of cap root on the edges. Same with this one, this side. And some nectar in the middle. Hopefully they move that up. Okay. Hey, how are you? Hey, I can't pet you. I can't pet you. Here. That's synthetic bee comb.
So you didn't get electrocuted?
No. I had to put it on 11 amps though to get it to melt, or 10 amps to get it to melt through though.
Damn, that's a lot of power.
Yes, for that little wire.
Couple hundred, that's 100 and some watts.
Yeah. Yep. Found the queen, got her in a cage.
Oh, cool.
And I'm just going through and make sure there's no swarm cells on the bottom. And then I'm going to try to quickly get out of there so I don't want to mess them up too bad. Yeah. I thought I saw something out the corner of my eye there for a second. I was like, wait a minute. But yeah, if you look.
Wow. Yeah, what's that? Oh, that's the queen. Okay.
Yeah, she's in the clip there.
All right, helpers.
Yeah. And I pulled this out and I put screen on the bottom. So I'll give them a half entrance and the screen will be ventilated.
Yeah, help ventilate.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was trying to pay attention to what I was doing. I was like, I see something in the corner of my eye. Yeah. All right, I'll see ya. Yep. It's my friend Pat and his puppies. Okay. Captive brood there. Whole bunch of captive brood there. And younger larva over here. Got some drone comb down here in larva. Again, the drone are the males. They're the ones that are the bees that are bigger. Like this one right here. Right there is a drone. They have bigger eyes and they can't sting. They can't feed themselves either. Yeah, it's nectar going in there. I had a couple chase me down the trail. They're after those white flowers on the trees up here. Like, saw some up there. Yeah. Yeah, they're really after those. They're leaving me alone though. Okay, it's nectar. A little bit of drone or captive brood there. And again, hopefully they'll start pulling that honey or that nectar up. All right, so I think at this point I'm not going to replace any comb yet because they're making pretty good use of the comb that they have. And I don't see an immediate, like if they looked like they were getting ready to swarm, I'd give her a bunch of space right off the bat. I don't think I need to do that. So what I'm going to do is put this back together. Move the queen over. Whoops. Okay. Drop these frames in. So that's great news. No signs of swarm cells. Had a few cups on that box, but not on this one. Okay, remove my tool.